In a world often fraught with uncertainty and challenges, the belief in a higher power can provide a beacon of hope and resilience. For Christians, this belief centers around putting their trust in God, knowing that with faith, nothing is impossible. This Christian motivation underscores the profound impact of unwavering faith on navigating life's trials and tribulations. The journey of faith begins with acknowledging the limitations of human understanding and embracing the divine guidance that God offers. It requires surrendering to a power greater than oneself, relinquishing control, and allowing God to work miracles in unexpected ways. This surrender is not a sign of weakness but rather an acknowledgement of the omnipotence and omniscience of God. At the heart of Christian motivation is the story of David and Goliath, a testament to the power of faith in overcoming seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Despite facing a formidable adversary, David, a young shepherd boy, stood firm in his trust in God. Armed with nothing but a sling and stones, he confronted Goliath, the giant warrior, with unwavering confidence. In that pivotal moment, David's trust in God's provision and protection propelled him to victory, demonstrating that with God, the impossible becomes possible. Throughout the Bible, countless narratives illustrate the transformative power of faith. From the parting of the Red Sea to the resurrection of Jesus Christ, these stories serve as reminders that God's ability to defy the laws of nature knows no bounds. They inspire believers to approach life's challenges with courage and conviction, knowing that God is always by their side. In the midst of adversity, it can be easy to succumb to doubt and despair. However, Christian motivation teaches believers to anchor their hope in God's promises rather than their circumstances. It reminds them that God is faithful and that He works all things together for good for those who love Him. This steadfast assurance enables believers to persevere through trials, confident that God is working behind the scenes to bring about His purposes. One of the most profound expressions of faith is found in the words of Jesus Christ Himself, "With man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." These words serve as a rallying cry for believers, urging them to cast aside their fears and insecurities and place their trust wholly in God. They affirm that no obstacle is too great, no dream too audacious, for those who believe in the power of God. However, putting one's trust in God does not guarantee a life free from adversity. In fact, it often invites greater challenges as believers are called to step out in faith and obedience. Yet, even in the face of adversity, God promises to be a refuge and strength, a present help in times of trouble. He invites His children to cast their cares upon Him, knowing that He cares for them deeply. The journey of faith is not without its doubts and struggles. There are moments of uncertainty when the path ahead seems shrouded in darkness. Yet, even in these moments, Christian motivation encourages believers to hold fast to their trust in God, knowing that He is the light that guides their way. It reminds them that faith is not the absence of doubt but rather the courage to believe in spite of it. Ultimately, Christian motivation is rooted in the profound truth that God is sovereign and His purposes will prevail. It is a reminder that nothing is impossible for those who place their trust in Him. As believers journey through life, they are called to walk by faith, not by sight, knowing that God is always faithful to fulfill His promises. With God as their anchor, they can face the challenges of life with unwavering confidence, knowing that nothing is impossible when they really put their trust in Him. In the tapestry of life, faith in God weaves a thread of unwavering hope, illuminating the darkest corners with the promise of His steadfast presence. This divine assurance emboldens believers to confront their deepest fears and most daunting challenges with a spirit fortified by trust in the Almighty. Echoes of this unyielding faith resonate through the corridors of history, echoing the triumphs of those who dared to believe in the impossible. From the humble beginnings of a shepherd boy who felled a giant to the courage of a woman who touched the hem of Jesus' garment and found healing, the annals of faith are rich with stories of ordinary individuals who accomplished extraordinary feats through the power of their trust in God. Yet, the journey of faith is not without its trials. Like a ship navigating treacherous waters, believers often find themselves buffeted by storms of doubt and uncertainty. In these moments of testing, the strength of their faith is forged in the crucible of adversity, as they cling to the Rock of Ages, knowing that He who promised is faithful. Indeed, faith is not a fleeting emotion but a steadfast commitment to the promises of God, even when the world around us seems to crumble. It is a beacon of light that pierces the darkness, guiding our steps along the path of righteousness. With each stride forward, believers draw closer to the realization that nothing is impossible when one's trust is firmly rooted in the unshakable foundation of God's love. In the tapestry of life, faith intertwines with hope to create a masterpiece of divine providence. It is the fuel that propels us forward, even when the road ahead seems impassable. With each passing moment, our faith is tested, refined, and ultimately strengthened, until we emerge victorious, standing on the mountaintop of God's promises fulfilled. As we navigate the twists and turns of life's journey, let us remember that our faith is not in vain. Though the storms may rage and the mountains may tremble, we can take refuge in the knowledge that we serve a God who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine. With Him as our anchor, we can face the challenges of life with unwavering confidence, knowing that nothing is impossible when we really put our trust in God.